What's happening, captains? If you're watching this video, you're obviously probably looking to buy something from 66 North, and probably very specifically this Tindur Fleece here. So let's talk about it. If you don't know about 66 North, or 66 degrees North, but I'm just going to call them 66 North for the rest of the time for brevity's sake, they've been around since like the 1920s, 1926, I think, making technical gear for fishermen and outdoors people in Iceland. And modern times, they've really leaned into that technical aspect. They make great quality gear for outdoors enthusiasts, and even a little more modern gear for people that like to live in a city. Like, there's a few of their things that I would definitely consider streetwear, but highly technical stuff that is made with a purpose in mind. And as you all know, that's something that I really, really like. Now, I first found out about 66 North when I was taking a photography class with Alex Stoll and Benjamin Hardman. And this was before Benjamin had started working with 66 North, and they were just using the gear, and I was like, wow, that stuff's really great looking, and it seems really robust. So I really want to get something from them because I think it would be great quality. But I never did, because I have one big issue with just their company and me. Like, I know I'm a big dude, right? Like, I'm 6'3", 220 pounds, but I'm not overly huge. Like, I'm kind of straight up and down, just a thick rectangle. And I can buy clothes from like everywhere, even luxury brands that cater to thin people, but I can't find stuff from them often. And usually when they do have something in my size, it's only in black or maybe navy. And I mean, I get it, that's probably safe as a company, but I also think black is just super easy. Like, it looks good on most everyone and it looks put together. But me personally, I like picking out outfits. I like matching colors. I'm not one of those people that just doesn't want to think about it, right? For me, that brings joy into my life, thinking about outfits and putting them together and feeling put together from that. So I want colors, and I want something other than black or maybe navy. And I just don't often have that option with them. I check on their website all the time. And occasionally you'll find something in a 2XL, which is what this is. This is an XXL, and it fits great. But if I wanted a looser fit, I would need a 3XL, and nothing's ever in that. And so if you're a bigger dude like me, just kind of know that that's where you stand. You need to check all the measurements on their website and look into that. But that's just the caveat I've always had with them. But this Tindur jacket finally came in a bunch of colors and a bunch of color options in my size. So I got something that was a little more muted, but still had some color to it. And it's this sort of mushroom gray color, and love the color. But you probably want to know more about all the features on the jacket, and you're not here to hear a thick guy rant about not being able to buy clothes. So let's get into all of that. First off, this is Polartec Fleece, which is a polyester-based fleece. And honestly, in fleece jackets like this, that's the only time I consider polyester. But also another good thing about this is it's 100% recycled from 66 North. So you've got this recycled Polartec fleece, and it's great. There is soft, plush, and then here is another Polartec fabric, but it's their like Wind Pro, I think is what Polartec calls it. But it's a stretchy sort of windproof material. And obviously this being knitwear, it's not completely knit proof. This is meant to be a mid layer, or if it's not so cold, a top layer. And it holds up to wind about 20 miles an hour, or this in kilometers an hour. And I think that's pretty great. Like, you, at that point, you just start to feel the breeze kind of through the fabric, but you really don't feel like really, really heavy stuff until much higher speeds. And I tested that out, and it works great. So for a mid layer that's not supposed to be your shell layer, great wind protection, very warm, absolutely awesome. And the other thing about this fabric here, this technical fabric, that's really, really nice is it's so stretchy. And the whole thing, once you put it on, it just kind of feels like you're not wearing it. Like you immediately put it on and forget about it. And for a piece like this, that's exactly what you want. You don't want to be thinking about it. You just want to have it on and be comfortable, and this does a great job of that. It has excellent zippers, good travel. They zip top and bottom. You get the dual zippers going on, which is fantastic. You've got a zip pocket on the chest that's very generously sized. You have zip up hand warmer pockets. There aren't really any internal pockets, but you can kind of put stuff in the top of the hand warmer pockets here if you need to, like gloves or something. So just kind of keep that in mind. But then it's got a lot of like really great extra features, and this is where their technical expertise of being in such a harsh climate comes in. And it's around all the openings. Like you have stretchy sleeves here for getting them over gloves and stuff, which is very, very nice. But then around the collar and stuff, it zips all the way up. And it has a drawstring here to cinch it so tight so you don't have to worry about wind coming down in. And you get the same thing around the waist with cinches on either side of your waist, so you can just pull it tight. It's a very well thought out piece and very well made. I do wish that it had some sort of lining material around like some of the seams or a flatter seam, but honestly, like the only other jacket like this that I know that has that is double the price. So it's fine. It's just something that I think that could be improved in the future. Then another thing I wish would be thought about was this seam down here in the bottom of the pocket. Because I get why they did it, because see, this is a mesh, and then this is a solid piece down here of that same stretchy material. So it gives a nice base for your stuff. But when you have your hands in your pocket, it hits that seam right there and you just kind of feel it, unless you're in gloves or something. But honestly, those things are really, really nitpicky and they don't detract from the quality at all. Those are just areas where I see that there could be some like quality of life improvements, maybe. But maybe they've thought about it a lot more than I have. You know, I don't do this every day. I'm not thinking about things from a technical perspective. I'm just thinking these are the things that I've noticed as I've been wearing it. But all in all, this is a great, very soft, very well built fleece jacket that you will be very happy with, assuming they have your size. All right, see you out there. Bye. It's like 24 degrees this morning. Very good day to be reviewing a jacket, I guess. And also, alpaca is so warm. You guys should really get on the alpaca train. Soft as cashmere, super warm, love it. Plus, alpacas are adorable. Anyway.